Hey guys, Watson here, back with part 7 of Dragon Quest Infinity Strash. We're making good progress through chapter 5, so let's get straight into it.
Dai entered the underwater temple, encountering a strange crystal that referred to itself as the guardian of the place. He tried to ask this crystal about who he is. However, the crystal replied that only a dragon knight is allowed to enter the temple, meaning that Dai must be one. It then spoke of how the Dragon Knight was created by the god of dragons, god of darklings, and god of humans long ago as the ultimate creature. Just as Dai then asked why such a creature was created, the crystal sensed someone else entering the temple.
Who are you?
I am the Dragon Legion Commander, Baran.
This is the Dragon Legion Commander, the real deal. And there's something about him.
So, you're Dai.
That's right. If you're the Dragon Legion Commander, does that mean you're here to kill me?
No, I'm not. The Dragon Crystal must have already told you the truth about your identity. I want your power, Dai. Now come and serve me, and together we shall destroy the human world.
Serve you? Destroy the human world? You're joking!
I make no such joke. It's what the legendary Dragon Knights were born to do, after all. So you have not learned yet. Very well. I will teach you everything the Dragon Crystal did not. Long ago, when the gods first created this world, 3 species ruled the land. The humans, the darklings, and the dragons. These 3 species fought bloody battles for control of the ancient world. The gods lamented this conflict and decided someone should oversee their creation. The gods of dragons, darklings, and humans convened and came to an agreement to create a being with the strength of dragons, the magic power of darklings, and the heart of humans. An ultimate warrior, the Dragon Knight. If any force should ever hold ambitions to dominate the world, it is the Dragon Knight's duty to wipe them out and administer divine punishment.
Well, if what you're telling me is true, isn't the Dark King Vern the real problem? He's the one who's trying to conquer the world!
No, the humans are the evil ones. King Vern only seeks to wipe them out for the sake of the rest of the world.
I'm on the side of humanity no matter what you say! It was the Dark Army that took my Master Avon's life! I'd rather die! Dragon Legion Commander Baran, take this! Avon Strash! The Avon Strash, it didn't work?
I would rather not have to harm you, but if this is truly how you feel, I will have to take you with me by force!
I sense a being with massive power right below us! Look! Is that Dai?
Are you okay? What in the world happened? What? Who's he? He's got the same crest as Dai!
He's part of the Dark Army. Dragon Legion Commander Baran.
It can't be! Only one Dragon Knight is supposed to exist!
Correct. I am a true Dragon Knight, created by the gods to watch over this world. But there exists an anomaly. This boy, this friend of yours. He is a Dragon Knight by blood. It's time. Time for you to embrace your duties and destroy what's left of humanity with me.
Look, I already told you! I will never do that!
Not right now, perhaps. During the early years of childhood, a Dragon Knight is no different from a normal human. But as you grow older and begin to exhibit the power of dragons, humans will start to fear, reject, and persecute you. When that happens, you will be the one to suffer.
Screw your nonsense! Dai's our friend, you understand? No matter what he is, we will never persecute him!
Oh, but...
Princess, he'll die! He can't fight in that shape. I'll try to deal with this guy in the meantime! Dog! Princess!
Got it. Full heal!
Perfect! That should patch him right up! That was my best spell! It didn't even slow him down!
It is futile to resist! I will be taking the boy with me.
No! You can't have him!
You may have something in common with Dai, but that does not give you the right to just take him!
I do have the right. This boy is my son. His real name is Dino.
He's lying!
I say you're a liar! Dai told me that he washed up on Dermline Island as an infant. Have you got any proof that you're family?
The crest on his forehead should be more than proof enough for you. Only one person in the world aside from me could have the Dragon Crest. The son I lost 11 years ago. My boy Dino.
Then you're certain that you're the only bloodline of the Dragon Knight? What if you're wrong? Wait, what about his mother? Where is the woman who gave birth to him?
The boy's mother. The child does indeed bear a striking resemblance to his mother.
He does?
However, that's of no concern to you humans.
Astonishing! So Baran is Dai's father?
Correct. Over a decade has passed, and now we are witness to the tearful reunion. But don't forget that I'm the one who arranged this emotional moment. After all, I uncovered the truth that a certain coward in our ranks was hiding.
How dare you!
Silence! The great Dark King shall grace us with his presence now. Contain yourselves.
If I must, I suppose this is Dark King Vern's throne room.
We welcome you, your grace.
Well done, all of you. You may raise your heads. I see things are getting interesting.
Yes. There has been some debate among the commanders as to whether or not Dai is a Dragon Knight. Therefore, I went to ascertain the truth as a neutral party.
Hadlar was very opposed to that. Could he have known all along?
These dirty little...
Mistburn, what do you think of the boy's power?
I gave Flazard the most powerful armor in my arsenal to test Dai's strength. The child wields a terrifying amount of power.
Oh, to think I could have 2 Dragon Knights under my command.
General Baran must be rewarded if he succeeds in recruiting the boy.
Indeed, if he does, he may take the seat of Dark Commander.
But King Vern!
My decision has been made.
I knew it. What I was afraid of has come to pass.
So this is the reason why Hadlar was so desperate to keep Dai from Baran.
However, it appears things will not go that smoothly. Don't you understand, child? I am far stronger than you could ever hope to be.
I still have my final weapon! That's right. What Matter said, a hero's weapon! The only weapon I have left that might work on you is what lets me face any powerful enemy. And that is my courage!
Dino.
Don't call me that! My name is Dai. It's the name my grandpa gave to me. I fight the Dark Army. I'm Dai the hero!
I see. Very well. Then I suppose I shall call you by your human name. So, Dai, I shall defeat you as a hero who fights for the humans. If you will not submit yourself to me, this will be your end.
I'm getting strong!
Behold the power of the one true Dragon Knight!
I'm on the side of humanity no matter what you say! It was the Dark Army that took my Master Avon's life! I'd rather die!
I would rather not have to harm you. But if this is truly how you feel, I'll leave you in two! How naive! Carry!
Slash! Burn!
Be gone! It is futile to witness the terror of a true Dragon Knight. I'll cleave you in two! Enough, Dino. Though I understand your feelings, this tantrum has gone on too long.
Don't call me that! My name is Dai. It's the name my grandpa gave to me.
I see. Very well. Then I suppose I shall call you by your human name. So, Dai, I shall defeat...
My master taught me this! Strash!
Be gone!
How about this? Earth Slash!
How could I...
Power of dragons that lies within me. Please, awaken! If I don't defeat him, he'll wipe out all of humanity!
Look, Dai's crest is glowing!
Could it be?
Sapple! Sap! Strash!
How can he block it? I thought Dai's Strash was perfected!
He's absorbing this apple's energy with his sword!
I'm impressed. You can control the power of dragons so well. For that spirit and courage, I shall show you just how terrifying it is when a true Dragon Knight controls the heavens. Kazap! Giga Break!
You're going to regret doing that, you monster! Maybe it won't do much damage, but all I've got is...
Stop! I shall face that man.
Beast King Crocodile! It's you!
But King Vern!
What a relief! We're in big trouble! With you here, it's like having an army! Buddy, you're shaking.
Crocodile, I trust you are fully aware of what will happen if you try to stand against me here today.
This might be my end, but that's something I'm prepared to do.
We'll fight with you.
Don't bother. I don't know how, but he's completely immune to spells. I think the only way to damage him is if I attack directly by hand or with a weapon.
I see you figured it out. Well done, Beast King. If you know what's going on, then why stand in my way? Why should I not reclaim my own son?
Because Dai doesn't want it.
Oh, I see. So you've completely sided with the humans, have you? Isn't that a shame? Of all the Legion commanders, I think I respected you the most. That boy Hyunkel wasn't bad either, with his hate for humans in that heart of ice. But everyone I favor seems to leave the Dark Army. I suppose Hadlar just lacks charisma.
That's not true. I don't know about Hyunkel, but I was willing to lay down my life for Lord Hadlar, and the same for Dark King Vern. A true warrior denies himself for his master. All that's changed is that now I support Dai. Without Dai, both Hyunkel and I would have wandered the dark path forever. He is the sun that brought light into our hearts of darkness.
To change the heart of a warrior such as Crocodile. Quite the child. The sun. A child of the sun. Sola. Crocodile, I see I won't change your mind. But if you do fight me, you will learn the terror of facing a true Dragon Knight. The complete power of dragons is far beyond what you've seen Dai do!
What is this? His aura is staggering, but he's just standing there. If you won't fight, then I'll claim your head! It can't be! My axe cannot be shattered!
Behold the secret to the Dragon Knight supremacy. The Draconic Aura! When this Dragon Crest shines, my body is enveloped in a current of life energy. It is called the Draconic Aura. It's an unmatched defensive ability that will repel any kind of incantation. Now that I've fully deployed my protective aura, you'll find that in battle, there is no creature in the entire world that can stand against me! Now, my friend, you can fight no longer. Surrender.
Princess, go and help Dai.
Okay, I'll try casting full heal.
What are you doing, boy?
If my magic isn't going to work, I'll have to use this thing!
You can't be that stupid. The reason I defeated Crocodile so thoroughly just now is because he's the type of monster that's the greatest threat to me. Indeed, the Draconic Aura will deflect any type of spell, but a truly great force may still be able to pierce my defenses and deal fatal damage to me directly. Crocodile is mighty. A strike from a weakling mage like you will be of no consequence at all.
I still have to try! Okay, here goes. Hey, Crocodile!
I told you, Pop, you just leave this one to me.
You're in no condition to fight.
I still have my left arm. Even though it might look like I've been blinded, I can still see with my inner eye. The inner eye that you cleared for me.
I did?
That's right. Back when we fought in Romos, you risked your life to face me, someone you couldn't hope to beat. You showed me the greatness of humanity, trusting and fighting together as one. The one who cleared the filth that was staining my heart was you. Know that.
Crocodile.
That's why I will risk my life as well. Baran may be unbeatable, but I couldn't call myself your friend if I did nothing to really stop him. Here we go, Baran! This is my final attack!
You brute. I've already dodged your best attack, but let's see what you can do anyway. And I doubt that you dodged this!
Giga Break?
I held back earlier when I used this on my son, but I won't this time. Though some might show mercy on a former ally, I cannot let anyone praise humanity and allow them to survive! I'll reduce you both to ashes! It can't be!
No way! Looks like Dai's back in the fight!
And what difference do you really think it'll make? You just made it easier. Easier to get all of you! Adapt! Impossible!
Crocodile, I need you to follow my aim and then use that attack!
Got it!
Avant strike!
I see it! Beast King! Redemption Blast!
Crocodile! Your eye! What did he do to it?
It's all right, Dai. It's nothing. Don't worry about this old beast.
Leona! We need you to look at Crocodile's eye!
Got it.
Merla.
It's all right. He has a cut on his eyelid.
Wait a second. What are you still doing here, you two?
Well, I wanted us to run, but this one here insisted on staying and helping you.
They needed us, and I know how to perform all the basic heal spells, too.
You should go! Leave the healing to Leona and run!
The boy is right, young lady. Maybe if it was anyone else, but Baran is the deadliest soldier in the entire Dark Army.
But still, after being hit by an attack like that one...
He fully deployed his draconic aura to resist your combined attack.
We're so doomed! A Von Strash and Beast King Redemption Blast and he's completely undamaged? What are we supposed to do?
No! I think it worked!
He's got the same red blood that we all do.
Impossible. They broke through my draconic aura and landed a legitimate attack. Even with help from his friends, for such a small child. But it wasn't just his strength alone. The power of his friends had great influence. Dai's comrades, they risked their lives and did everything they could. In turn, his compassion for them filled his heart and multiplied his power. Unless that bond is broken, Dai's might will continue to grow. He may even eventually become a threat to me.
Crocodine, it looks like our attacks had an effect after all. In that case...
Indeed. Either he's going to fall, or all of us will. Let's keep fighting and find out, shall we?
What a shame that the same ploy won't work twice. You're not going to be able to evade my Giga Break with your pathetic tricks again. However, one can never be certain. The boy is capable of a terrifying amount of potential. And so now, I will use all my remaining energy to destroy your source of power!
His aura's gone!
Now what is he up to? What's going on? It's acting on its own!
What is that awful noise?
The two dragon crests are resonating with each other.
My head feels like it's splitting! Huh? Grandpa Brass? What are you doing here? Goma-chan, and everyone home on Durnline Island. Why? Why am I seeing all of this?
Noise is gone! Baran, what did you do?
I have taken what my son no longer needs. I've used too much of my strength. For now, I will have to retreat. But I shall return to reclaim Dino, my son.
Are you okay? Oh, what a relief. We were worried. What's wrong? You look confused or something.
Who are you guys? What am I even doing out here?
I summon you, masters of the three disciplines. It is time for the Dragon Legion to go to battle.
Member of the Dragon Masters,
This is Sea Rider Borahorn, King of the Sea!
Land Rider Larhart. At your service.
Thank you for coming. I have been waiting.
It's been 3 years, hasn't it? Too long since we were last summoned.
Requiring all of us means it's something big. Something that could test our strength.
Has the time come for some real destruction?
It would seem that my son Dino is alive after all. The hero Dai who fights the Dark Army is my long-lost son.
Master Dino? What a cruel twist of fate.
I've already fought the group of warriors the boy is leading. The bond between them all was stronger than I anticipated, and I was forced to concede.
But how is that possible?
I guess that explains it, why we're out here at Argo Point. This is where the Fountain of Miracles resides. It's a place of healing for the Dragon Knights.
However, that was not my only reason for coming here.
He's thinking about his wife. We understand, General Baron. You'll be needing the 3 of us to assist in the capturing of young Master Dino.
Exactly. My son has made troublesome allies. They would risk death for Dai the hero. The humans can display terrifying strength when they're prepared to die. If his allies should resist, the 3 of you must crush them. In the meantime, I shall reclaim my son.
Sir!
I must prepare for battle. Wait for me here. Sola, I will get our son back from those filthy humans. Now, my Dragon Legion, we ride to the Terran Kingdom. When my son Dino joins our forces, our strength shall be absolute! Right then, follow me!
After Baron's attack, the party sheltered in Merla's cottage. Though Crocodine's eye looked like it would heal, Dai, on the other hand, had completely lost his memory, incapacitating him. Whenever he attempted to remember the past, he got a splitting headache. Thus, Leona decided to have him meet the king of Terran.
How intriguing. That supernatural storm was caused by the Dragon Knight, and this child is none other than his son. It may have been a psychic signal of some kind that took his memories. Think of it as a mental wave emitted from the Dragon Crest.
So how can we get his memory back to normal?
Sadly, I do not know. We merely worship the god of dragons. We know the history of the Dragon Knight, but we've barely begun to understand the extent of their powers.
I understand. Then, will you please protect Dai in your fortress for a time, Your Majesty? It's the most fortified building in the kingdom.
You still seek to fight the Dragon Knight?
Yes, we do. While the people of Terran may regard Baron's attack as some kind of divine will, it's an attack against humanity, and we stand against any aggression.
I see. I had heard of the bravery of the Princess of Papnica. Kanar, you will aid the Princess Leona and her party.
Thank you very much, Your Highness. An energy of great wrath! It's coming! Straight for this kingdom! That's not all. There are other similar energies. 3 of them!
What are you doing? Let me out of here!
Isn't this going too far?
Young lady, do you know what imprinting is? It's something that happens in the animal world sometimes. Whenever a beast of my species hatches from its egg, it assumes the first thing it sees is its parent. Baron's reduced Dai to the state of a newly hatched infant. If Dai encounters him now, he'll probably accept Baron as his father. The mark they both bear is irrefutable proof.
Because of that, we have no choice but to do this. It's cruel, but it's for his own good.
They're headed straight for Terran from the southeast.
They're the other sources of energy you sensed, Merla.
Could they be the Dragon Masters? The most powerful beings who serve Baron? With dragons under their control, they're said to rival even the Legion commanders. We may not be strong enough to hold them back. If only Hyunkel were here.
Well, I guess that blows it. We're definitely done for. Really sorry, but I am not dying for nothing. I'm bailing out. You guys can do whatever, and I mean whatever you like.
So you're saying that you're not going to help us?
I'm saying that I am out. If they're that strong, there's no point in resisting. You're all just fooling yourselves.
But Pop, do you understand what that would mean?
You're the ones who don't understand. Dai barely knows who he is. We're falling apart, and now we're facing the toughest Legion. With those odds, you'd have to be crazy to consider fighting.
And I thought that fighting for your friends, even when there's no hope, was what you disciples of Avon truly believed in.
He is right. I thought you were Dai's best friend. Are you really willing to abandon him now after all this time?
Don't worry about him. After all, he's not even a human. He is one of them, isn't he? So why not just give him back? They'll take good care of him.
Fine then. Get out of my sight. Cowards aren't much use to us anyway.
Well, that's a relief. Thanks a lot!
No, Pop!
Wait a minute.
Do not go after him, Crocodine. We will still need you right here defending this position.
Yes, but...
I've always admired the disciples of Avon. I was actually hoping to learn from Master Avon before we lost him. I believed that Pop would stay with us, because he was one of those disciples. I never thought he could be so cowardly.
What could have happened to all your courage, young Pop?
Stop!
Merla.
Was it all a lie? You said Dai was your friend, even if he was a monster. Were those words, those tears, all a lie? Then I hate you. I can't believe I actually liked you!
You know, it's funny. This reminds me of that time when Ma'am punched me and said I disgusted her. But this isn't like back then. If I'd tried to go alone, you'd all stop me. That's why I had to say that. I'm sorry. Look after Dai, everyone. I'll stop them, even if I don't come back. I may not win, but at least I'll take one or two of them out with me. So take care of the rest.
any farther!
Look who's here to stop us! Just a wimpy little brat!
Galdandi, watch yourself. He can cast spells stronger than you'd expect.
Be crushed! Come on! Please be crushed!
Thanks for lifting me up. You're a real help, Rude.
Damn it! That one slipped out the top.
Such feeble dragons. Pathetic.
You're brave to try and stop us alone.
Master, why don't you leave this one to us? We will catch up with you later. You should hurry ahead and find Dino.
Very well then. I will leave this fight to you. But do not underestimate him. As I said before, humans who are prepared to die can display terrifying strength. I'm leaving now. Soon!
Get back here!
Know your place, boy. A pipsqueak like you couldn't beat Master Baron in 1,000,000 years!
What a bet! Copperis!
Wah!
With one single breath, huh?
Ha ha ha! You really thought you could fight the Dragon Masters with spells like that? Take this!
That's enough, Borohorn. He's nothing more than a fledgling. We shouldn't make him suffer. Let's just get this over with, all right?
I guess. For a toy, he's not very fun to play with.
I'd be happy to take the boy off your hands if you two don't want him anymore. He's juicy human prey. It's no fun unless we take our time killing him.
They're strong. They're going to kill me. All right. If I'm going to die, I have to at least hit them once or twice. Otherwise, what's the point of dying?
Oops! You give up already, kid?
It hurts. I'm done for. Please, just let your dragon end it already!
You weakling! Oh well, since you asked so nicely. Sizzle!
The kid! He really downed Galdandi's favorite ethereal serpent?
But his resistance is going to come with a steep price.
That takes care of their dragons. Now the real fight starts.
This is impossible! How could you die, Rude?
What are you crying about, Birdface? You're a monster! You've destroyed entire kingdoms!
Killed tons of humans, so what? Rude was an ethereal serpent, and the only friend I ever trusted. We were always together, no matter what. How dare you compare my beloved dragon to some filthy little humans? I'll slice you to pieces. So many, they'll never even find you!
2.
This one's the real deal.
I'll slice you to pieces! I'll slice you to pieces! So many, they'll never even find you!
All right!
You like that?
Crackle!
You like that? This time I'll finish the job! You like that?
Take this!
Freeze! Take this! This time I'll finish the job! You like
Eat
that? Take this! This time I'll finish the job!
I guess that's it.
I'll slice you to pieces! I'll slice you to pieces! So many, they'll never even find you!
All right!
Job!
Sizzle!
This time I'll finish the job! You like that? You like that? This time I'll finish the job! You like that? Impossible!
Be crushed! Burn to ashes!
I like that face right there. I know. How about I do what you did to Rude and take off your head? You like that?
Sizzle! Crackle!
You like that?
Dunk!
Take this! This time I'll finish the job! You like that?
I've got to do something while I still have some stamina and magic power.
You're tougher than I thought, and it's making me angry! Oh, I like that face right there. I know. How about I do what you did to Rude and take off your head? Just keep that expression.
Who's there?
Are you all right, Pop?
Oh, it's my favorite knight in shining armor. Thanks, I guess.
You needed help. It looks like you might have been overextending yourself on the battlefield, Pop.
Did you really think that you could stop these three all by yourself?
It's not like I had a choice. Somebody had to do it. And Dai had his memories erased by his father, Baran.
Where's Baran now?
He went ahead to try and capture Dai.
Alright, that means we don't have any time to waste on these pawns.
What was that?
That cocky little bastard! Former Undead Legion commander or not, he's still only human. I'll slice you up just like that idiot kid you tried to rescue!
Hey, Pop. You can finish off that one. Time to pay him back for all the pain he inflicted upon you.
Oh, come on! You cannot be serious! Look at him! He's done for! That little dweeb can't fight me!
You'll see. There's no way you can beat Pop. However, if by chance you should, then I will challenge you.
This one is a complete moron! You're about to let the guy you saved get slaughtered! Fine then! This time, I'm going to finish the job! And then, I'll be coming for you!
I hope my magic power holds out!
This time, I'm gonna finish the job! And then, I'm coming for you! This time, you like that! This time I'll finish the job!
Eat dirt! Take this!
You like that?
Free!
Take this! You like that? You like that? Come on, come on! I won't let you die so easy. I'm dragging this out. Does it hurt? I bet it does.
I've got to do something. Crackle!
Ow! Goodness!
All I need are 2 more spells! I hope my magic power holds out!
Perish!
Levizoom!
What a joke! You want to fight me in the air? What? How did he?
I told you, you can't defeat Pop. I hit you with my bloody scride. It always leaves a mark.
You better believe it, Birdface! Now have the rest of my magic power! Bang!
Galdandi!
Yes, I did it. Only now my magic power is all spent.
You've done well. Get some rest, and don't worry.
I'm not worried. Your attitude might suck, but I know how strong you are. I think I'll be taking you up on getting that rest.
You truly did a good job, Pop.
Curse you! How dare you do that to Galdandi? You're going to pay for this.
Oh, I'm gonna pay for it, huh?
Yeah, that's right. This time I, Borohorn, shall squash you like...
You're the ones who'll pay. I don't know who you goons are, but after what you did to my junior disciple, do not expect to walk away from this.
Member of the Dragon Masters, Skyrider Galdandi is here!
I'm ready.
I'll pulverize you! Curse you! How dare you do that to Galdandi? You're going to pay for this.
Oh, I'm gonna pay for it, huh? You're the ones who'll pay. After what you did to my junior disciple, do not expect to walk away from this! Take this!
Die! Pathetic!
Not so fast! Out of my sight!
Die! Take this! How's that? Die! Pathetic!
Cleave!
How's this? Die!
Earth Slash!
How's this? Die!
Not so fast! Why don't we just get this over with? I'm in a hurry.
This brat! You think you're so strong? The strength of Sea Rider Borohorn is unrivaled in the entire world! Now taste it for yourself!
Out of my sight!
Die! How's this?
Take this! Wave Slash!
Glacial Breath!
I bind you! Undo! Time to finish you off!
You're going to pay!
Is this the extent of your unrivaled power? Disappointing. A friend of mine has twice this strength in his little finger.
Why, you? Take this! Glacial Breath!
Take this! How dare you! How dare you!
Turn to ice!
Not so fast! I'll slice you in two! This ends here!
Are you next, or do you give up?
Not bad for a human, but you'll see. I won't be as easy as the other two.
Don't even try to bluff. As you've seen, my armor can repel attack spells and breath.
Yes, I'm aware. It was forged by Lon Barrick, the greatest craftsman in all of the underworld. The Dark Armor Blade.
It was a gift. I never knew who made it.
I see. Either way, I wasn't bluffing just now. I'm not very good at most spells, but my weapon still rivals yours.
Wait, is that?
Take a good look at Lon Barrick's other masterpiece, the Dark Armor Spear. Amdo! And now we're equal. Wait, no. I'm still a better warrior. So I guess I have the advantage.
We'll see!
As is Sea Rider Borahorn, King of the Sea!
I'm ready. I shall fight.
You'll never see me coming.
Are you next, or do you give up?
Not bad for a human, but you'll see. I won't be as easy as the other two. Filthy humans.
Take this! Wave slash! Out of my sight! Take this!
Unforgivable! Behold my true
Dark puppetry overhead! Cleave! He's strong. He's on a completely different level. He's not at all like the other two. Trying to predict those speed attacks is impossible.
You may have power in your attacks, but unless you can actually hit me, it's meaningless.
I'll slice you in two. Not so fast.
Filthy humans.
Take this. Stay still. Take this. Out of my sight. Cleave. Take this.
Take this! The Land Rider's most powerful strike! Thunder Claw!
Unbelievable. Nothing I could do. worked on him.
So, you aren't quite dead. Then I won't finish you off. You can bleed out in a pool of shame and regret. The boy, Dino, is still to be reclaimed. I must hurry to assist Master Baran.
Dino. Does he mean die? Father or not, I can't let him take die. He is the last hope for all humans still living in this world.
Nonsense. The filthy humans of this realm don't deserve any kind of savior. You know what? I shall tell you before you die. The reason why Master Baran hates humans so much is because the only woman he ever loved, the mother of young Master Dino, was murdered by humans!
Larhart explained how, due to their immense strength, only one Dragon Knight ever exists at one time within the world. When a Dragon Knight's life ends, the Holy Mother Dragon descends, the Dragon Crest passed on to the life she bears within her. She later gives birth to the child in a distant land. The humans there then raise them as a divine child. When the child grows into adulthood, they awaken to their duty. As a result, Dragon Knights are fated to fight knowing neither their parents nor offspring. However, Baran's case was different. "15 years prior, Baran fought Velzar, the Abyss Dragon, and his kin, which posed an even greater threat to the world than Hadlar. Though he vanquished Velzar, he sustained mortal wounds and visited the Fountain of Miracles, said to heal Dragon Knights. There, he met a kind-hearted human woman, Princess Sola of the Alkid Kingdom. To Baran, Sola was like a gentle ray of morning sun, and the two eventually fell in love. However, displeased vassals spread rumors that he was a monster. Before long, he was driven from the castle. Baran intended to cut ties with Sola there and then, only for her to confess that she was with child. That child was Dino, or Dai as he's better known. The three of them lived in the forest of Terran for a time. However, angered and shamed to have their princess stolen by a monster, soldiers of the Alkid Kingdom hunted them down and surrounded them. Baran allowed himself to be captured in exchange for Sola and his son's safety. But Dino was separated from his mother and sent to a distant land. The Alkid Kingdom then sentenced Baran to death.
Fire!
No, why? Why would you do this?
I couldn't bear to see my own father and the others continue with such awful cruelty. But please don't hate the humans. They're all just scared. But please, Dino, go and find him, and then live together in peace.
Sola! How foolish to die for a monster! What a disgrace!
Her? A disgrace? Just who do you think you are? Be gone, humans! Be gone! Horribly pathetically selfish creatures. And the things that I once fought. The king of the abyss to protect those swine. If I knew humans were such filth, I would have let Belzar have them!
Master Baran searched around the world, but he could never find Dino. Apparently, the ship was lost at sea. It was in his deepest despair that the Dark King Vern approached him. He agreed that humanity should be destroyed for good. I'm the only one Master Baran has ever told this sad tale.
Larhart, you are indeed powerful. I doubt I even have the strength left to stand.
But after hearing that story, I know that I have to get back up. For Dai. And for Baran.
For Master Baran? Explain yourself!
I know very well how he feels. I too once lost faith in the human world. I sold my soul to the Dark Army and sought to destroy everything. But then I realized, no, my friends made me realize that there is still hope left for the human world. And so now, my duty is to help Baran see it. Help him see the truth.
What could you possibly know? You think that my master's pain is something so light that you can help him lift it? All you got, behold, my true skill.
Undo! Time to finish you off! Huh?
Filthy humans.
Not so fast! Dark Puppet's aura hand!
We're not done yet.
Earth Slash!
Yeah!
Cleave! Take this!
Filthy humans. Where did this strength come from? And you're faster now as well.
It's the power a human wields when risking his life. This end is here. Undo! Wave slash!
Unforgivable! Behold my true skill. Filthy humans.
Take this! Earth slash! Not so fast! Time to finish you off!
This can't be. As punishment for your foolishness, die a painful death! Thunder Claw!
Gotcha. Looks like you fell for my final life-risking trap!
What?
Take a good look at the aura that our weapons create!
What? Across?
Impossible! He was hiding a weapon charged with his aura!
This was the only thing that I had left. This chain will not break. It's a symbol of the bond between the disciples of Avon.
The bond.
Using that Grand Cross is going to leave me weak for a while. At least, I haven't fainted like I did when I used it on Hadlar. You're still alive. All right. This time I'll go right for your head.
Not so fast.
Pop!
Drop your weapon. Otherwise, he's the one who will lose his head.
You scoundrel.
Let him go!
Better hurry up. I'm not in a patient mood.
If I do what you say and accept defeat, will you really let him go?
I have no interest in this pitiful insect's life. All I want to see is your head on a platter. Know your place!
Very well.
Don't quit, Yunkel! Just forget about me! Come on! Just kill him now!
I cannot do that.
Of course you can! I am all out of magic power! Between me and you, it's obvious who can help Die! Besides all that, we both know someone who will be miserable if you don't make it back!
Ma'am.
Her tears are the last thing I ever want to see. I beg you, you have to live. That way you can go on and make her happy.
Look, Pop, I can't make anyone happy. All I bring is misfortune. It's my curse. A curse that I plan to use against those who do evil. That's why I'm here. Why I joined your party. And so when I see him again, Havan will have one less reason to scold me for all that I've done. If he heard I left a junior disciple to die, he'd disown me for good.
That's the attitude. Now hold still, tough guy. Die!
Yunkel!
Larhart.
Land Rider Larhart, at your service.